only to potentially fight that same Weavile that put him in place. So it's just Weaviles all the way on out. We're going to be seeing SSGuy repping the Suicune. Let's see if he can build up those walls and keep these Weaviles out.
Yeah, that's one thing that is going to be crucial to this match. Is it's either going to be Weavile's going to get in and then Suicune's not going to be able to do much, or Suicune's going to set up that wall. Weavile's going to have a tough time getting in, and then it's... I'm not sure if this is going to end up being close. It might, the entirety of the rounds might just end up being landslides on either one. But Domin0 starts off first, getting that crucial first phase shift, and they're both just going to go right into it.
Yeah, and we're noticing that SSGuy, he's starting to back up. He knows how critical it is for him to really get that range. And getting a lot of damage, actually. I can't believe that he got away with what I believe was Blizzard in the dual phase. That does so much damage. And now setting up some of those back-ranged attacks.
Ooh, but good homing attack.
It's going to be some big damage. The thing that I'm noticing from SSGuy, though, is while he's setting up, he's doing a good job, I think, of creating space. The problem is he's constantly putting himself in the corner. That Fennekin will give him a little bit of separation, but this Sonic Splash is going to be the perfect anti-air to deal with some of SSGuy's retreat options. There's going to be big damage for Domin0.
That is such huge damage if it's even a critical hit. And that's going to reset it. And he's going to get back into dual phase.
While it is going on. And now we're seeing just how critical it really is. That was such a brilliant play from SSGuy, though, to go for the counter in that particular option, knowing that Domin0 was so thirsty, ready for the attack. You know, I'm surprised. Generally speaking, Domin0 goes for a confirm off of Frogadier with knockoff, but he didn't do so that time, and it gave SSGuy the breathing room he needed to get that last projectile in to ensure he could take that first round.
Yeah, that was... It just came down to the wire at the very end. But he's going to start off getting the phase shift once more, starting off again. He's going to be in the corner, and it's going to be such a good position for him. And we're noticing, like, from the corner, we'll see SSGuy use a lot of jumps and a lot of counters. And that's why Domin0 was so comfortable with the grab that he did in that particular position. Speaking of counters, though, and this is going to lead to SSGuy getting a little bit more of that critical positioning that we were talking about before. Domin0 going right into burst. And he was expecting... That's going to be... What is the Sonic Splash?
Yeah, Sonic Splash. It's going to be, again, big damage. He was expecting SSGuy to shield, but the jump was just as bad in that position. And the shield would have resulted in SSGuy getting grabbed, but the fact that he jumped in that particular position against a character who has such an amazing synergy burst option as an anti-air makes it I think it's just a very questionable method of retreat more than anything else. Again, SSGuy backed into the corner.
Ooh. Oh man, that grab is... It won't be it, but it's going to put him in a very favorable position.
The wall not aiding him, putting SSGuy at only 19. He's going to use Fennekin. Ooh. It's going to give him some of the breathing room, but instead, wow, change-ups from SSGuy going straight to face, but the Icicle Crash will be enough for Domin0 to take the first round. And that was round 1. Knockdown drag out, wasn't it? Actually, sorry, that was round 2. Counting is hard sometimes. Counting is hard sometimes.
Oh, that's one thing that he's got to stop running into at the very beginning of the match. He's ran into the icicles 3 times, and every single time Domin0's been able to get the phase shift, but I mean, this guy doing a lot of offensive work on this particular dual phase.
Yeah, and you know, especially in the field phase, avoiding those icicles whenever you have someone with a hitbox as big as Suicune, it can be really, really tough. I mean, you don't have nearly as many mobility options as a character like Weavile has. Again, a phase shift, and the icicles taking advantage of that massive hurtbox again.
Oh, just barely is able to get the shield up just in time to avoid getting hit by Fennekin.
Oh, man. And we're noticing SSGuy, actually, he's starting to put some pressure on of his own, but Domin0, something that we've seen from him a couple of times was just great patience. True Sheer Cold will be whiffed as Frogadier comes out. He miracle-coded the Frogadier. That was actually brilliant.
Ooh, he gets the synergy burst. This is a huge opportunity for him. Is that going to be it?
No.
Nope. Just barely gets shielded. Oh, and that counter is going to be good positioning.
And wow, what a perfect counter actually from Domin0 as well, recognizing the aggression upon the whiff. SSGuy, 26 HP. Can he really make this comeback happen?
Ooh, this is coming down to the wire.
Oh, gets him in the wall.
Oh, that's going to be it.
Oh, time up. With a sliver of health remaining, SSGuy makes an immaculate comeback. What was it that made it so that he was able to come back in those last final seconds, if you had any closing thoughts?
He was able to, he was down by quite a bit. He got it confirmed, and then he basically rode him with just strong attacks into the wall, and then just let it rip. Mm-hmm. And that was able to bring Domin0's health down enough to where he could be able to just like put up the bubble, time him out, and survive and take game one. I
gotta go back and look at the percents, the HP remaining, because I think that SSGuy had something like 24 HP or 48.
Since health numbers are different in this game, it's dependent on percentage of health.
Yeah, right.
Domin0 had less than 1%. It's like 0.19, and then Terry had like 4%.
Yeah.
Health. So he was able to get out of that quite comfortably. Anyway, on to game number 2. Starting off, it's continuing to be even. This is quite the match we're seeing right here.
We're in the duel phase, and I know
that was so smart.
Yeah, he's going for burst just to avoid the negative effects of that counter coming out. Try to go for that Sonic Splash again, but this time it's SSGuy with the proper defense. Fennekin will grant him some breathing room, trying to again set up some of those zoning options. Not falling for the Blizzard that time, but still a great deal of pressure, and now Domin0 actually backed into the corner. The phase shift into the wall splat as well. A lot of damage really being dealt onto Domin0, and a phase shift will not be helping his case either. One good guess is all it takes, but Domin0 going offensive. That time, the grab will be punished, and SSGuy will be putting the first round in his favor.
Yeah, those last few seconds were pretty crucial for him to get something going, and he just kind of ended up going for what I felt wasn't the best option there, because most times whenever you got the knockdown, you're just going to go for grab or maybe something like attack. And in the end, Terry just chose the right option and got the KO for that. But anyway, round number 2.
That counter, it definitely hurts. And now we're seeing Domin0 start to punish SSGuy's aggression. I can't remember the last time I actually saw a grab from SSGuy now that I think about it.
Last time he went for a grab was whenever, this is actually right at the end of the last game.
The very end, and he
got beaten out by Domin0's attack. Domin0 going to go back into Synergy Burst. Let's see if he can make something happen here.
Yeah, Fennekin is going to be able to, again, grant some breathing room for SSGuy.
Ooh, that was such a good grab.
Fantastic. And so important, too, because while you see an opponent with that little burst, and wow!
He knew! He knew
he was going to come out swinging.
Yeah, because like that's what ended up costing him the round last game. So it's just like, I know you're probably going to go for offensive option here, so I'm just going to sit back, counter, you're dead. And anyway, that's going to take us to the 3rd round of this game.
Again, Domin0 has to go and come out on top in this round if he wants to stay in the tournament.
This movement is probably going to be pretty good for SSGuy. He's constantly shifting back and forth, making him think if he's going to end up doing something. That support is gonna allow him to not get grabbed, but Domin0 was able to shield it, and he just gets grabbed.
The shield play there, and wow, Domin0!
Another grab.
A 3rd grab comes out.
What is going on here?
Okay, this time he's got to go for the counter. Oh, 4th grab! Forget the rule of 3s. Domin0 is making up his own rules to play by at this point. SSGuy is going to be busting out that Synergy Burst, though.
Yeah, and this is a big opportunity for him here.
It could be the X Factor. Wow, he was going for Miracle at that very moment because of Frogadier, and Domin0 goes for a physical option to beat that out.
Is that?
And he's actually going to get it to connect.
Is that going to be it? I never thought I'd say that in a fighting game where I have to say, is that going to be it? That's going to be it!
Domin0 was so close there, but the burst just changed everything.